Hello, so this is Erina from Shekinah Beautiful, and finally I am overlocking more scrunchies, and for part of that I wanted to do some satins. Oh, it's a bit squeaky. I think hopefully the sewing machine forgives me as well for using my foot to move her. I shouldn't. My mama's laughing. She thinks I'm hilarious. Also, I've got very dry skin right now, so I've got some Noosa Basics hand cream with kakadu plum and vanilla, which it is nice. I don't think it helps me as much as Inica's, but David Jones had none, so that's shocking because they don't have it in stock in our local stores in any of Queensland. But then they're like, click and collect only if it's available in store, otherwise you pay postage. So yeah, David Jones should probably improve that a little bit, but otherwise Market Organics reckon they might get Inica back, or I have to wait and order online, or find out if another company might be able to get it in for me. So yeah, this is the thing, I just would rather not pay postage for everything. And I don't think it's like something I can get on Amazon because I don't pay that postage. So yeah, finally I am onto scrunchies, but when my hands get really dry, they just seem to attach to the satin a little bit too much, which doesn't help at all. And yeah, see, I'm overlocking. That's the reason why I always cut away my selvage, because I can't see properly if I'm sewing over the top of that or not. And I had scrunchies initially when I first started making them where I had selvage in my seam, which then I had to do it again, and it was just wasting thread. And yeah, I know I've got so many customers and I want my customers to be really happy, so yeah, it just works out better for my customers if I do it that way, because I'm not being wasteful. Less going into landfill, and there aren't any salvages and seams, which is really important. So I have cut up lots of the satins because I have an order with satin, so I thought I would just do that. Then these are my scrunchies so far that I have got cut for the launch. Sorry, not the launch, for the market up at Sunshine Coast. So for my vintage type of scrunchies, and I did my best to try to label most of the things and keep everything in order. Oh, this is the key fobs. I haven't cut up many fabrics for key fobs yet, so I'll have to do more vintage. And these are for scrunchy wristlets, which yeah, they'll be the quickest to sew through because I'm only doing a first part where I sew right down the seam, so that won't take as long. Although some of them need white thread, I can see, looking through my container. And this was my organization system so that everything is kept all together and I know what thing is what, and yeah, just it helps a lot. Then my other satin scrunchies are all in a box that other fabrics that were waiting to get put onto comic book boards were in, so they're all cut out ready to go, and then they are sitting in that box waiting to be ironed, because they all need an iron, which means it is better for me just to have them in a box, because they would make more mess than folded up pieces of fabric are making. And I literally feel like with each individual product that I need to make, that it, oh, I almost cut the wrong piece, but alas, was safe. Didn't quite get it. Yeah, so we are just like moving from one mess to another, and it's just, I guess in that respect, even with all of the ways that I am wanting to undertake organization, there's just different messy things, and because I tear the satins now, they get these big, long, annoying bits hanging off them, which, yeah, that's really frustrating. All that, it's minor fraying, like honestly, like they don't fray as much as if I didn't do it that way. Yeah, but otherwise I just feel very squashed right now, because everything is out on the table, and I don't need it all to be out. I don't need to have the rotary cutter on unlocked so that I can cut myself with it by mistake or something, which I got myself on it the other day, and it does hurt. So all of those kind of things. These scrunchies are probably going to take a little bit of time to get made up. At least cutting the selvages off doesn't take too long. I used to use my pinking shears to cut selvages, but it felt weird sewing with them, and I'm just going to be sewing everything up straight away, so I don't know what the point is of actually needing to use them. But sometimes when I'm making bags now, I might trim my edges down just so that there's less bulk. Although I don't know if everybody does that, so it's lovely getting to watch other makers or crafters on the internet. But yeah, so this is very annoying. All these little fray bits. You almost feel like getting a couple of scrunchies sewn and then moving on to the next thing. I'll pop those ones over there so that they're not in my space. And I'll pop the scrunchie wristlets in there. Even though there's something I need to make, now I have a bit more space and I don't feel so squashed. But yeah, I might just do it differently today and sew it and do a scrunchie, see if I can clear up some space on the table, and yeah, we'll see how I go. And I hope that everybody enjoys getting to watch me. It is an absolute pleasure getting to film for YouTube, and such a good hobby to have as well, and to get to show everybody more about Shekinah Beautiful. That's so important to me, so that I can grow it and work on the things that God has called me to do. So have a bit of focus on those things in my life. It's very nice. That's never happened before. Oh my goodness. Hello, so I am back here the next day and I could say good morning, but it is roughly 11 a.m. and yeah, so almost the afternoon, but not quite the afternoon. So this morning when I woke up, I finished off the satin scrunchies that I stop the video in the middle to say to Mum, we really need to make some veggie juice because there's been so many sick people around lately, and yeah, I don't want to catch it. I've got an appointment that I don't want to miss because I'm sick. So yeah, getting on to a bit more preventative strategies. And then after that, I pretty much was really tired, so went to bed, finished off sewing the most of the scrunchies off camera this morning, and that was the cream satins. So they are all sewn and put away. Now, see, that's the test of time. The fact that we've been out this morning, we went to get some more oranges, and I've been buying them individually lately because I just don't want to spend $12.50 for a whole pack. So we got a few oranges, and then we got some beetroot and more ginger so that we can put those in the veggie juices to keep all the colds away that everybody else is getting, because we don't want to get it. So doing that. Now I'm just gonna store these ones away because they won't get cream, but this has got lots of cream, so it will get cream. Oh, a bit sore. Hopefully that will go away. So that should be the 3 scrunchies in that colour. I'm not sure if I'll end up making more of that, if I should have been doing more, but I just want to get on with it and get these ones done anyway. And then the scrunchies as well. So this should be quite popular. Oh, there goes my container. It's on the floor. Another thing to pick up. It just gives me something else to do. So I'm just checking. These are all the actual ones that they're all scrunchies, I believe. Yeah, so these are all the scrunchies, and they will all get cream, even though this is almost like a grey kind of colour. Like, I could use the grey, but it'll get cream as well because I'll get away with that. And it's more of a mixture of both of those. And then when the scrunchies are done, I've got scrunchie wristlets I need to sew together as well, so they have got some cream, so I'll have to do those ones too. So yeah, just getting back into it. Them at the front, and then I will remember. So that means everything is all set up to go except for electricity because we went out. So it was nice to go to Market Organics. I had a coffee there, and we took the laptop, which was really good because I finalized my bookmark order and was really happy that I waited because I was still thinking about budget and a few different things, and then I didn't order it. And then there was other nights that I was going to order, but I was way too tired, so couldn't get the order in until today. And Vista Print had a sale on, they had 20% off, so this is really good because I was able to order a few more items, and that gives a lot more variety for my market stall up at the Sunshine Coast. So I will be launching 6 different varieties of bookmarks, and I'm really very excited about doing that. So that is at the Caravan Festival. It's a market that's being held there, and I'd love to see all of my viewers, if you want to go, I would love to see you there, but you do have to register, so I'll pop the link below this video. That should really help you. And I always love to write something about my video and about what I've been doing, but it always feels a bit like a novel, so I might try a condensed format. But yeah, I hope that you like to check the links that are down below the video, and I am going to stand up now and just sort out the electricity so that I can get onto the sewing process, because there's a lot to do and I'd love to talk all day, but I won't get anything done, and I definitely want to have some beautiful stock for the market. So it is so much better with electricity. Especially as we don't have any old-fashioned sewing machine that works without electricity, and it would be very quaint to have one, but I must be honest that I don't want to do that method of sewing, so really I'm quite happy. I think I want to iron the creases out of the middle of these, but they're gonna be off camera and I'll probably end up editing and cutting that part out. Okay, so that didn't take me too long to quickly iron these, although I shoved them all together and Stitch was getting to go first, but he might go second now. So get all those scrunchies made up, which would definitely make me a very happy young lady. amazing, and one less thing to think about having to get done. And I can take that off my list onto scrunchy wristlets. And I don't have a lot of those cut out, but I do have the ones that need cream. So these should be a lot faster to get done, and it's good to do it at the same time as having the correct colour set up. Definitely a lot to get finished this week. Wow, so that is all of these ones sold for scrunchie wristlets, and they are ready for the next thing I need to do to them, and I'm still figuring it out. So it is a journey, but I can tell you now that you are so lucky if you're going to get to see these at the Caravan market up at Sunny Coast, because I have not made them before. So I am so excited for that. So that is 6 of them prepared. I will have to have more than 6, but at least I know that is some done, and some of the scrunchies are sort of on the way to being finished. All I have to do is elasticate and close in the holes. Pardon me. I feel like that's my stomach saying it's time to eat something for lunch. Oh wow, that was very loud. So those are for key fobs. This is for scrunchies as well, but it is going to require a darker color on both sides, because I'm convinced you might be able to see the white, and it's not very good for my customers if I do it that way. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the white color, although I do have some blue cloud satin scrunchies that I could. So with this, I'll probably be going on to doing the darker colors, but I don't think I have anything more to do with my cream. And yeah, so they're pretty much all sewn with the birch thread and the resent. So the resent's just it's a bit dearer, but it's still very it's really lovely. And then the birch, it's still great quality, but just didn't cost me as much to buy initially, and I've got plenty of it, so it just keeps my prices really good. The other one I need to do with light these scrunchies as well, but I need to find where I put the green thread, so I think I'll do them in another video. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching the first part of me sewing the scrunchies that are cream, and also sewing the scrunchie wristlets together. Just gonna pack this down until I move on to the next phase of making the scrunchies for my market, just so it doesn't catch on anything. And I need to remember to put it back up on here next time, because she never sews right without that. But I hope that you all enjoyed watching me. I'm so grateful to all my newest subscribers. Thank you so much. It just means the world that you were willing to subscribe, and it's so good. And I hope that you all love your scrunchie that you got from me for spending over a certain amount and subscribing. I will be doing that at Sunny Coast, so definitely very, very excited for it. But yeah, anyways, if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, as it is going to help me to keep Shekinah Beautiful open for so much longer, and yeah, achieve all the wonderful goals that I have for my business, including giving great customer service and making beautiful products. So thank you to everybody for watching, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye.